What's up, future millionaires? I'm Mike the Investor, or as you would like to call me at times, MTI. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about what happened in the past 24 to 48 hours that caused this unexpected extreme pullback in the market. And according to sources, this is mainly due to the internet outage that happened in the Central Asian country, Kazakhstan. And we're going to be talking about that in this video. But before we do, take advantage of grabbing some free Bitcoin by using the Voyager and BlockFi link in the description below. But enough talking, let's jump into it. Alright, crypto investors, welcome back to the channel. Now, as we can see, according to CoinGecko, the market is down 8.4%, which is a lot. And as we can see for the market cap, right around 2.1 trillion. Now, as we can see, looking at Bitcoin, right under 43,000, 42.9, and we can see Ethereum right under 3,400. Now, according to this article by FXstreet.com, it says following fuel protests in the Kazakhstan, Central Asian country reportedly experienced internet blackouts on January 4th, leading to a nationwide communications disruption on January 5th, which was yesterday. Now, although country's presiding cabinet resigned, the internet blackout dealt a severe blow to Bitcoin mining activity. And so the Kazakhstan government removed price caps on liquefied petroleum gas used for fuel, which doubled the price of gas instantly. And so the sharp fuel hike sparked protests in the country as protesters stormed into government buildings, leading to country's largest telecommunications provider to shut down access to the internet. That is crazy. And just think about that for a second. Imagine any country having the internet shut down. Imagine what that would do for the communities and people in the world, right? And because of the nation's internet shut down, the overall Bitcoin hash rate fell 13.4%, so roughly 205,000 petahash per second to 177 and 330,000 petahash per second. And so one thing I want to show you real quick, this was kind of already painted if you think about it. Check this out. Before the protests began over the price of fuel, the country was already attempting to rein in energy consumption of Bitcoin miners in the country due to power outages due to increased household energy demand in the winter. And so we can see that they already have problems with energy consumption. So this narrative technically has already kind of been painted, and then we see them shut down due to inflation because gas prices doubled, which led to a lot of unhappy people, which also resulted into a huge protest. And it also was talks where people ran into airports as well. This was a big protest, and so this is why they shut down things to try to help calm, but this only made things worse according to certain sources. And so with all that being said, is this the true start of the crash? Well, as I mentioned, I've done some videos talking about some things that will affect the market, and when you add this on top of it, this definitely doesn't make a good look for it. When you have the government who shuts down the internet for a country, that is huge news. That's nothing to play with. Imagine that happening in the US or China or any other massive country. It's going to have a major effect. And so the question is this the event to take Bitcoin down and to take us to the bear market? Because if you think about history, typically every first quarter, whether it's January, February, March, we have a pullback or we have some type of a crash. And typically there is some type of news or event that tailors the narrative on that as well. And the question is this the event to trigger everything else? We've already had a lot of other narratives painted: real estate, inflation, supply chain, the Fed tapering. I mean, there's so many things we can talk about. And so here's a quick screenshot on some information I covered in the previous video talking about 10 things that will and are affecting the markets today. So I would highly recommend checking out that video if you're kind of unfamiliar what's been happening and unfamiliar on kind of the different narratives that's been painted for the entire global system. And so if you gain some value from this video, most importantly, smash the like button. It really helps out the channel, and it also helps this video get out to a broader audience as well. Also, click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any more content when it gets released weekly. But that is all I got for you. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, always invest in yourself, and I'm out.